Yvonne Flores, Counselor, sits down, we'll have 5.
Fine, David.
Thank you, good. We're almost ready to start.
David, Mayor Murillo's over there.
Okay?
Can I go help?
Yes, please, please. Oh, good. So we have one more board member, Mayor Medeiros, on her way in. She'll take a couple more minutes. the Mayor Murillo is here and is now seated, so you can start whenever you'd like. If you'd like to call to order.
I would. I just didn't realize I was on mute and had already done a whole introduction.
Oh, there you go. Well, I hope you did well.
It was a good rehearsal. So with the time being 1:38 p.m. here on November 12th, 2025, I will call this meeting of the South Central Regional Transit District Board meeting to order. For those in the chambers and those online, if you are able to join in the Pledge of Allegiance, I ask you to do that. All right, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I want to say independence instead of indivisible.
Well, thank you for that. All right, so we'll move on to agenda item number 3, which is our roll call. David, if you might be able to help with the roll call, please.
Yes, I will. Thank you. Commissioner Sanchez,
Present.
Mayor Padilla,
Present.
and I believe Trustee Nevarez.
Present.
Yes, thank you. Councilor Flores,
Present.
Trustee Powie,
Present.
and Mayor Murillo.
Present.
All right, thank you all for joining, and that gives us a quorum. So we'll move on to the next item, which is the approval of our agenda. If I can get a motion and a second to approve, please.
So moved by Flores.
Second
By
Mayor.
Nevares.
All right. Well, we have a motion and a second. If I can get a roll call on approval of the agenda, please.
Yes, Commissioner Sanchez,
Yes.
Trustee Nevarez,
Yes.
Mayor Padilla,
Yes.
and Councilor Flores,
Yes.
Mayor Murillo,
Yes.
and Trustee Powie.
Yes.
Excellent. That
Item
our
passes.
approval, our agenda is approved. All right, move on to the public input portion of our meeting. Is there anybody present for public input?
I think we do have one.
Okay.
We'll find out in a minute. I guess there's a surprise.
Good afternoon, members of the board. I would like David to come over here.
Bring my glasses.
So David's been with the district 10 years, and here's your certificate, and we also have a plaque for you.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I like this better than a certificate. I know that. Thank you.
We'll put it
I'll
here,
go with this.
and then we also have a pin, your 10-year pin
I'll go with my 9-year pin.
for David.
They won't be lonely.
Yes.
Thank you all for coming and giving me this wonderful honor.
Right there, right there.
10 years as of November 1st. We're now working on our 11th year.
10 years. And we want to say thank you, to David, because he brought the district from the ground up. I mean, most of the board have seen that he's done it all. He was the supervisor, the dispatcher, almost the driver, everything. He's done it all, and he brings. You did drive?
Yeah,
He drove too.
my own car. I don't think it was legal, but I did that. As did you. We did a few of those early on. A lot of writers.
Okay, so the experience is right here. He brings all the money, all the grants. We're so grateful that, the success of the district is because of David's effort and everything that he's done for the district and for us. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll just say a couple words. I've done this now for over 40 years, so I've acknowledged, I have photos in my office, some of the organizations and teams that I've been a part of. This one has been a challenge of all of the ones I've had. In fact, because I know Loretta over here has been with me the longest. She knows that we've been in startup mode for now almost 10 years. We're constantly doing more things than that. I never had that opportunity with the other organizations I work for. So really, we've had a lot of latitude to do a lot of things. And I always push back, and I think of the reporters, you know, how they ask us the stupid questions. And so I throw back the fact that we started with nothing. Oh, well, no, 14,000 in the bank. 14,000 in the bank. 5 buses we got from the legislature. One was parked out front here for a while, 10 years ago. Wayne Hancock was our first chair. Billy Garrett was a commissioner back then. So those are way back to the beginning. And of course, Nora Barraza, can't go without saying that. But with that, I always tell the reporters that, and I wish Adam was here because he would say that we're put $3.6 million into the budget into this community every year. We do about $10-12 million right now in capital, and it's buses and facilities. That's all wonderful. But it's that 3.4 that keeps growing from the original 249,000 we had from the county that actually has all these people here. We're now approaching 50 employees. And, you know, those are people who are doing things for the community across from Elephant Butte to the north, right, Meiji, all the way to downtown El Paso. So with that, I'm very blessed and very happy and honored to get these awards and items for my staff, and I appreciate them coming out and acknowledging that. So thank you, and of course, thank you to the board for your support.
David, I did want to say thank you. I apologize that I'm not there in person to say thank you, but really appreciate everything you've done. I know during the last meeting, we talked about ridership and how much the district has grown from where it started to 164,000 rides in the last federal fiscal year is absolutely amazing. And so I want to say thank you for everything you've done from the inception of the SCRTD to get to where we are now and putting us, on a whole different level. I appreciate all the time, the effort, the heartaches, the personal sacrifices, everything you've done for the district and for the team. So thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Después, Counselor.
All right, thank you very much. All right, we move on to item 6.
Yes, sir. All right, we'll have, looking for the approval of the SCRTD meeting minutes of October 22nd, 2025. If I get a motion and a second to approve, please.
So move, Mayor Murillo.
Second by Flores.
Second by Major Valley.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the approval of the meeting minutes from October 22nd, 2025. Are there any comments or questions? Okay, not hearing or seeing any, so can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, I was thinking about who goes to do that. Commissioner Sanchez,
Yes.
Trustee Nevarez,
Yes.
Mayor Padilla,
Yes.
Councilor Flores,
Yes.
Mayor Murillo,
Yes.
and Trustee Howie.
Yes.
The item passes.
Excellent. Thank you all. All right, we're on to agenda item number 7, which is the approval of a resolution to award the South Central Regional Transit District of Sunland Park microgrid and solar array project. If I can get a motion and a second to approve, please.
So moved by Flores.
All right, I have a motion by Councilor Flores. I will second the motion. So David, I'll turn it over to you, sir.
Yes, thank you. I'll make a brief presentation. I do have both the project manager in the room, Daniela, as well as Rosa, who is the procurement officer on this project, so they may assist me as I go through this. But simply put, we had done this project, as you might recall, earlier in the year when we did an RFP. with federal funds. And this go around, we did it a second time at the request of the state highway department. We're working the grant funds through. Those grant funds, which we got from the El Paso MPO last August, so almost a year ago in this process. But most importantly, we did have bids go out. There were 6 bids. This is an IFB, or an invitation for bid. So we had 6 bidders, only 2 bidders submitted. Of those, 2 were actually returning bidders. We had as many as 5 bidders back in February of this year. 2 of the bidders that we're looking at today were actually in that bid process back in February. The bids came in with one particular bid standing out as being the most responsive and lowest bidder, and that is, I believe it's called Accelia Inc. I should know this by now. And they came in at $947,403.30, and that's one we're recommending today. The other bid was with Solar Smart Living. We have worked with them previously. They came in a little bit higher at $1.1 million, but there were several issues with their bid, so we did not find them to be as responsive as the one we're recommending today. What's important about this project is that it will provide about 550 panels for solar, should generate about 1 gigabyte of power on 1 acre of property. Certainly not as big as the project that's going on in the Jupiter project that's going to be down in Santa Teresa, where they're going to be doing about, I think it's 1,000 acres or some huge amount. But this will be enough power to generate and cover all the use of our electric vehicles at that property. It will also pay for, we believe, a whole 100% of the power that's coming out of the maintenance facility and the administrative facility. And I was just looking at Santa Teresa. There's some issues going on this week with the BIA. I guess there's a public meeting on Friday, and the prices of the utilities are really skyrocketing, like 23%. So the purpose of this project is to control the cost of our facility as we grow older. And we believe that this investment that we're getting will have a major return on investment that will benefit the district, especially as transit funding becomes more tight in the future. Having this on our side and reducing these costs will make a big difference down the road. And I think it's something that hopefully will be something that other transit agencies around the country or the state can take a look at. If they're looking at ways of looking to find new revenues, this is a good way to go. And I thank my staff, Daniela and Rosa, for their hard work. This has kept us going at night for a long time. The project awarded today should be done within about 120 to 150 days. We believe will be wrapped up in the late March, no later than April 10th. We'll get this project done. So we're excited, look forward to getting this thing going. We recommend approval today. If you have any questions, my staff is here and I'm happy to answer.
Thank you, David. Are there any questions from the team? All right. Not hearing any. So if there are no, I guess if there's no questions or any comments, I'll ask for a roll call vote, please.
Was the motion made?
Yes, it was.
Oh, it was. I guess I didn't hear the second.
I made a motion by Councilor Flores. I seconded the motion.
Okay, thank you. I missed that. All right, so Commissioner Sanchez,
Yes.
Trustee Nevarez,
Yes.
Mayor Padilla,
Yes.
yes. Councilor Flores,
Yes.
Mayor Madillo,
Yes.
and Trustee Powie.
Yes.
The item passes.
Very good. And I wanted to make sure I got on my notes. Was it just, I guess, was the motion made by you, Councilor Flores, or was it done by Mayor Murillo? I apologize.
Council Flores.
Okay, very good. Just want to make sure I had that right on my notes. Thank you so much for clarifying. All right, then I know this is a short agenda because the next item we have is board comments. Are there any comments from the board?
I do want to say, because I'll be leaving in December, but thank you, David, for taking care of South Central Regional Transit. And I mean, I don't know if I've been with you 10 years or 9 years, I don't remember, but I've been with you a long time. So, for allowing me to be your treasurer and thank you for everything.
Thank you for your support all the way through. You've done a lot for us as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Moody.
This is Meiji Powie, and I'd like to say thank you to David. You know, I've been on since the beginning, and it was always my goal to see something come to Sierra County, and I'm actually the only participant from Sierra County. So I thank you, and I thank Nora Barraza, she never let her foot off the gas either for getting it up to Sierra County, and I appreciate that. That's it. But thank you, David. You deserve the award.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and Mayor Murillo, thank you so much for your service to the people of Doña County, as well as especially in the city of Anthony, for all that you've done and serving on all these boards, and especially here with SCRTD. Thank you so much for your public service. I appreciate it, and I know the public does as well. Thank you for everything you've done.
Greatly appreciate it, Commissioner.
Mr. Chair?
Yes, Mayor Perea, please go ahead.
Yeah, so I also want to give a congratulations to David for 10 long years. There's so many more here. I think there's still so much to give. But it's been an honor, a privilege to be able to work with David through all this time, and also with Mayor Murillo. Thank you for the friendship through these, your 8 years as mayor and also as a trustee of Anthony and a commissioner. I appreciate the friendship, and thank you for everything you've done again in the area. We're going to miss you having on the board here, but I know you're going to get a chance to get a break from it all for a little while. So good luck to you with everything moving forward.
Greatly appreciate it, Mayor Perea. Thank you. I mean, we became like family, throughout these years and stuff, and it was great working with all of you, And I remember David had a little office there with the city of Anthony. That's how we started, right? And then the staff, there, we became family. And then you left to San, and no hard feelings, but I was really like, sad, because I got to be with everybody and meeting with the staff and with David or anything, and it was just really, really nice. So I greatly appreciate it, and bringing transportation to our residents, the most important thing. It was just great service to everybody. And sometimes when I had a hard time, everyone helped me try to get the paratransit, and I was like, firsthand I got to use it, and wonderful. I have great reviews, and I really thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yep. We outgrew Anthony, unfortunately, as you can tell from the new facility, and we're outgrowing that very quickly too.
So I just asked David when our next meeting is, which is December, right around the holidays. I might be out of town.
Yeah, it's the week of Christmas, so we'll have to decide if we need a meeting or not.
Yeah.
I'll work with the chair on that.
I think most of you know that my family is in Europe. Because of soy europea, no soy mexicana. No, my boys, my two sons went there. They both went for jobs. And then when they were there, they said, never going back to the USA. And I thought, nah, they'll come back, but every time I go, it's like, don't forget the tortillas, don't forget las tortillas de maíz and this and that. And I taught my daughter-in-law how to make tortillas, but they didn't turn out very good because I'm not a very good teacher. I mean, it's not like not like my abuelita and my mom. Every meal was a fresh tortilla de harina. But anyway, it's been wonderful for me, and as I said, I might not be here in December, and that would be my last meeting. And I've been on the board for 8 years now.
I can't remember. I think you came in at midterm, so 6. I'm thinking 6.
Is it 6?
We'll check.
Yeah.
We'll check. We'll let you know.
Early on.
Yep.
And I'm just fascinated at how David, and of course staff, his support staff, all of you have been very supportive. It couldn't have been done without them, David. No way. I mean, you whipped that, whoa, do it. No. But en serio, you've connected our state, at least the lower part, and who knows, maybe, and transportation is, equivalent to communication, and that's going to improve the state of New Mexico all around. I mean, it will. So anyway, I want to thank you, David, and it's been wonderful working with the colleagues and Diana and everybody. And thank you all for your dedication. And what I really have noticed, my humble observation, is that you all like have a lot of respect for David. I mean, there's a lot of respect. No, not like, oh, yes, sir, no, sir. Because some of you lack manners, okay? No, no, I don't mean, pro forma, but I really mean, I think we've been blessed to have David and to have all of you as the staff that, without you, things wouldn't get done. I mean, it just wouldn't. And it's true that David, you really, all of this has happened because of you. But it wouldn't have happened without the staff that you have, or that
that's
we
correct.
have at South Central.
That is
So
much.
if I don't see you in December, I'll miss all of you, and I'll be taking a lot of happy memories. Thank you. Thank you, David.
Thanks, Councilor Flores. And I guess I wasn't expecting to have to talk about this here in November, but if you're not able to make it in December, I want to thank you as well for all your service to the people of Las Cruces, but especially here on the SCRTD. I can't remember if it was Mayor Murillo or Mayor Perea that said, this is kind of like a family that this has become. And we're seeing changes, and it's sad on one hand because we've seen with Mayor Murillo, Councilor Flores, and last year or not last year but the year before, Mayor Barraza. These are the OGs, and I think that leaves myself, Meiji Paui, and Mayor Perea left from at least my time on is here on the board. But so I want to say, Councilor Flores, thank you so much for being a part of this familia, and it's I'm looking forward to where the future is. So hopefully we'll have some new converts for public transportation as we move forward. But thank you all so much to you, Councilor Flores, Mayor Murillo. Thank you again for all your service.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Well, like I said, I wasn't expecting all of that. So I think with that, if there are no other comments from the board, I think we're ready to adjourn. So if I can get a motion, thank you. And I'll second the motion. And so with that, we will call this meeting adjourned at 2:01 p.m. Thank you all so much. And really appreciate you attending and on an off or a different day and helping us get these things approved. Thank you so much.
Thank you.